that love to get out on the break. How big will transition defense be tonight?
Could be the key to winning this game. However, there's so much speed on the floor tonight. Even when you get back defensively, these teams are still going to try to score quick buckets.
Now Denver's starting five. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Murray from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. From down in the low post, it goes.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach, foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Jokic against Gobert. Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. And he banks in the layup.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
Porter against Edwards. Now here's Conley. There's the triple. Another miss by Minnesota. Gordon right side. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Here's Murray. Soft touch off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
McDaniels. And he drops it in from the low post.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Jokic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Towns passes to Conley. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Now Gordon outside. Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Edwards against Murray. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Outside Murray. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Murray's got 6.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Down low. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Towns passes to Conley. Back to Towns. Puts up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Caldwell Pope. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Brent, everyone has a three-point shot now, but Caldwell Pope is a true sharpshooter.
This guy can really get the job done from the three-point line, and coaches appreciate the stability that he brings to them on the defensive end. What a great plug-and-play two-guard in the NBA.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Conley passes to Towns. That's his third basket and 5 shots. Solid work.
A big man, Karl Anthony Towns, no problem taking a little contact.
Pass to Gordon. To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Gordon. Driving to the basket. Pass to Jokic. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. "11 seconds left to play in the first quarter." Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. Made that shooter a little bit nervous.
Anthony Edwards has been... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there's a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We're giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. B.A.?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie.
And a great job, Murray, just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Driving in. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. 6 to shoot. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Porter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Porter looks it over. Gordon outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You know, Gordon continues to work on the J. Inside, he can be a problem.
And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Nice move. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Jokic, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Right side Conley. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. He's guarded by Porter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Nuggets trail. Murray inside. He's guarded by Conley. Gordon outside. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Porter. Fires for three. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota.
And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
At 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible when the lead offensive shooter.
Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Conley goes in. Towns outside. The three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Over McDaniels. Here's Jokic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Cranes the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Caldwell Pope favors the corner shot at times, and he can drill it.
Porter against Edwards. Into the...
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Murray, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Edwards with a drive. Towns finds Gobert. McDaniels from long range. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Here's Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And you think about beautiful basketball, Brent. Look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, BA. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Anderson can't get it to go. The free throw drops for Jokic.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
He does not get the second one. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed. It's tipped. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Oh, Jordan with the block.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Back to Jackson. Stolen by Reed. Here's McLaughlin. And count the basket. He was fouled. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jackson, the pass to Brown. Here's Strother. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Jackson. Blocked! Anderson against Jackson. Anderson passes to McLaughlin. Drives to the hoop. Outside, Brown. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Here's McLaughlin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McLaughlin's got 6.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Towns, a screen on Porter. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Murray with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, drew the foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one misses. We hear that label unicorn thrown out there a bit these days. But Nikola Jokic, he is truly one of one, Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it, whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. What a complete package he is.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert inside, working on Jokic. Now here's Conley, defended by Murray. Back to Edwards. Second chance shot. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Out to Gordon. Porter, the pass to Gordon. And again, Denver no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
And here's Jokic outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Conley on the attack. All sorts of time. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Edwards against Porter. And Edwards slams it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-4 run. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Towns. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Porter against Edwards. 5 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Porter from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Towns. 17 points in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nuggets. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Nuggets. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The Nuggets shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. The Nuggets with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Towns with the ball. And it's powered home by Towns.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over Edwards. And again, Denver no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Gobert finds Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Count it.
Good job, Aaron Gordon. Just such a force in the lane.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. It's good. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Over McDaniels. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray.
Well, the feed for Murray, a score-first point guard, but the setup was nice.
Towns passes to Gobert. Here's Conley. Back to Gobert. High post Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porter gets the bucket.
You just look at how smooth that shot is from Porter Jr. From range, he knows what he's doing.
Here's McDaniels. Up and in on the layup.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
To the paint. Banked it in off the glass. 27 points for him.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. For 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Murray drives in for 3. Gordon. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray finds Gordon. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Jokic. Another shot. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Here's Edwards. No good. A bit long that time.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The assist, Michael Porter.
Now Conley. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. Got a hand on it.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan. Able to swat that one away. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Towns. And that one hits the back iron. And the miss. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. The kick out to Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Gobert with the block. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Screen by McDaniel. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Towns kicks to Edwards. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Edwards looking it over. Over Giddey. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. To stop the run. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Holmgren. Good on the bucket.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Edwards against Giddey. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
For the 3, and the Thunder another 3.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Nobody near Williams. And the Thunder another 3.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort wide open. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. 9 points for Lou Dort.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Conley, still without a basket. McDaniels finds Gobert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley to the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns, great positioning on the putback.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the one. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Towns finds Edwards. Clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Joe. Fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Towns for 3. Pass to Edwards. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Troy Brown's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for McDaniels. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14.
Blocking foul call on Karson Wallace. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Here's McLaughlin. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. To the paint, here's Reid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Joe. Passes it to Jang beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Jang's got his first 3 points of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's McLaughlin. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Jang inside, guarded by Reed. Nobody near Williams. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 14. .11 left here in the second. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jang with a screen on Brown. Wallace the pass to Joe. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Jang. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anderson outside. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Jacks up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. Anderson outside. Back to Reed. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Wiggins inside the line. That one, no good. Good D by Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's Oklahoma City. 13 points up at the end of the period. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Oklahoma City leading by 15. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. McLaughlin, the pass to Brown. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. In the dunk by Holmgren.
You bring a level of awareness and quickness. Gilgeous-Alexander has both, and it pays dividends there. You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. Williams' shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 16, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Williams against Towns. Takes a three. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 8 points.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Chang with a screen on Conley. Joe passes to Wiggins. Shoots the three, and he's good on the three ball. Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wallace's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Wallace. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Thunder have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Nice defense from Wallace.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Towns with the steal. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a big man who can run in transition. He is unafraid to get out and finish on the break.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Pass to Joe. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Joe's got 7.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Back to Wiggins. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Towns in the corner. Back to McDaniels. Edwards with it. 5 points in the game. Outside, Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oklahoma City ball.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. 1 second left. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Wallace. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to review. PLR State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Gobert. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Passes to Holmgren. Williams against Towns. From deep. Williams, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The shot's good. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Williams. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. The Timberwolves shooting well. They're at 45%. Conley dishes to Edwards. Back to Conley. The pass to Edwards. He kicks it to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, a screen on Giddey. The offensive rebound. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Dort. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Out to Conley. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside, Dort. He takes it in. Holmgren the pass to Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Oklahoma City. Conley with it. Dort covering. Outside Edwards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. Offline with his 3. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And Towns throws it down.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit three-level score, and he's got it all working.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. Shot clock at 6. No problems knocking that one down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From deep three-point land. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Fires away from outside. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.
see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. Now here's Williams. 5 on the clock. Dort a screen on Murray. Williams from long range. Denver grabs the miss. And here's Jokic.
Blocking foul called on Regent Dort. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Denver. Porter, the pass to Gordon. And here's Murray. Back to Porter. 4 on the clock. Jokic finds Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Murray for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Murray with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Porter from outside. Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Dort, a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Gordon. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Giddey against Caldwell Pope. Williams on the wing. He's got 5. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
ACL injuries are always a scary thing in this league, Clark. It sidelined Jamal Murray for a full 18 months.
So tough for a player to lose that kind of time, BA, but Murray really is a tough guy. And he focused on his recovery and was able to make a strong return to the court.
Now here's Giddey. Still no points. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Here's Wallace. There's a screen by Jang. Wallace, the pass to Sajang. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for the Thunder, Jang.
And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
13 fouls.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And he nails the third.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Driving inside. The kick out to Williams. Here's Jang, covered by Jokic. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 17 at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Joe in at the point. Williams a screen on Porter. Outside, Williams, 5 to shoot. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wallace. No points yet. Pass to Jang. Shot clock at 6. He drops it from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jokic. And again, it's Denver converting. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Pass to Jang. Now here's Williams. There's a screen by Jang. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Elbow shot on the way. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Denver basketball.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. Down by 15.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure. Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Oklahoma City has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit, and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. The drive by Murray.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Joe, the pass to Wallace. Here's Joe. Going inside. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
From deep. Joe misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Pass to Joe. Wiggins with a screen on Murray. And here's Wiggins. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's the break. Fires the three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Back to Chang. Porter against Wiggins. And it's in there. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Giddey passes to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Williams has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
To the left wing. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Porter. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. Porter's got himself on the board with a three there.
Porter Jr. hitting it from the corner. That'll jack his team up, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Well, now we have... Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
We've got Reggie Jackson, Christian Brown out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Chanchar in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Pass to Chanchar. Now here's Jackson.
Oklahoma City foul. Williams. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Uneasy, too, on the layup. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
And challenging the defense inside, Jackson with no fear.
Outside Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Shot after shot, the defense seems helpless against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Brown. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jang in the post. Jordan's there. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And it's Jackson's responsibility to find his open teammates, and a terrific dime there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Wallace. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Williams, a screen on Jokic. The kick out to Williams from the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
That shot wide open.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
There's a screen by Jang. Here's Joe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Joe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, the bandwidth of Caldwell Pope's range continues to expand. This guy thinks he's going to make it from anywhere.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. 17-point game. Gordon, the pass to Murray. On the wing, Porter, hounded by Wiggins. Clock at 6. Murray from outside. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Jang. The kick out to Wiggins. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Thunder up 19. And time to step away quick. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Gordon finds Porter. Murray with it. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Williams on the wing. Outside for Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 is up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Denver has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. All by himself. Jumps up. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Outside Murray. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
From deep, Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Porter, the pass to Murray. Caldwell Pope against Giddey. Pass to Porter. Gordon, left side. 6 to shoot. And Gordon with the big finish.
He gives him a nice lift when Gordon's scoring on the move. He does a good job creating his own shot.
Dort, a screen on Gordon. Dort outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Gordon, the pass to Murray. This one for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Williams misses. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. The kick out to Williams. From downtown. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's Giddey on the wing. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Denver's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. And that one's good.
Jokic being a problem for the defense. Strong even against physical contact.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the 3 fly, and that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
3-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, B.A. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine. Adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Outside Murray. Lets it go from the wing. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Misses the three. Here's Oklahoma City now. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The long distance three is buried. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. From deep three-point land. Off the mark. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is...
to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Gordon against Towns. To the middle, here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Spins with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Brent, when you say when it comes to Jamal Murray, it's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he could provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Now here's Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Lock at 6. Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's good.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Now here's McDaniel. He's tightly guarded. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Towns in the corner, launches it, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Gordon outside. Jokic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of
oh my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Porter, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware.
Wow!
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And a wide open look for Porter. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels in the post. He's against Gordon. Conley left side. Stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
and he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything, letting the game come to him.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Gordon goes in. Denver the rebound. Jokic finds Caldwell Pope, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For Denver, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell Pope can more than hold his own.
With the crossover, and Towns throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Porter inside. McDaniels defending. Deep 2 from Murray. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Edwards. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate, like guys he cannot miss.
And great strength and body control from Edwards, able to finish through the contact.
And you hear it often, Brent, these Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. Gordon outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 15, and now the Timberwolves on the break. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Towns dishes to Edwards. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Fires at the elbow. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Towns with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, certainly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Gordon with no one around, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other one.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 17. Gordon kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Over Jokic. Conley's shot is off. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The Nuggets with another miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Edwards.
Ouch. Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Murray for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nuggets. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Edwards, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Caldwell Pope outside. It's stolen by Gobert. He got it up. That one's not going to go. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Jordan, and it's Strawther in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Up and in on the layup. Strawther's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Denver.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Pass to Strawther. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Here's Strother. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one fast break. Here's McLaughlin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. McLaughlin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Driving in. Good on the shot. Strother's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Chanchar, the pass to Jordan. Stolen by Anderson. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here. Here's McLaughlin. And finished off by Anderson.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray for three. The rebound by Anderson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Gordon. Anderson against Murray. 5 on the clock. Anderson passes to McLaughlin. The shot from the low post is good. McLaughlin's got 6 points.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Murray, there's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Caldwell Pope outside. Into the lane, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Conley kicks to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here we go.
Oh, too much. Look at that. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Goes up again. Gordon for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 8.
Yeah, you just don't want to give Aaron Gordon that easy of a look.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and Edwards with the stop.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter up by a whopping 20. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nuggets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. On the court for Minnesota. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Edwards inside. Murray on him. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Porter more and more understanding where it is he should shoot and when it is he should shoot.
Out to Edwards, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Caldwell Pope. There's the triple. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
And that one's good by Porter. So it's Minnesota now. Towns looking around, and Gobert kicks to Towns. Towns a screen on Murray. Conley the pass to Towns. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the quick three. Timberwolves leading by 23. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
There's Gordon with the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
Here's McDaniels. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Towns kicks to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around.
2 minutes.
McDaniels finds Edwards. 6 to shoot. And Edwards with the stop.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Murray, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Outside Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 41.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Porter passes to Jokic. Kicks it to Murray. Outside Porter to the wing right side. Murray outside. Back to Porter. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
looking at this game here tonight? Both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, BA, the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Shot's good by Towns.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. For 3. Right wing. Outside Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC boys.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have.
Now here's Conley. Towns passes to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards for 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Ooh, poked away. Back to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. From deep, Conley. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Fast break, Minnesota. Gobert, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The drive by Dort. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Dort, a screen on Towns. Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Back to Conley. Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, this is what you get for being careless with Lou Dort in your vicinity. This guy takes it away with ease.
That's tipped. Stolen by Giddey. And another fast break opportunity for the Thunder. Here we go. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Conley. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And Williams punches it home.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Williams on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Dort. The 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Towns outside. Outside McDaniels. Towns on a screen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the open.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. We've got Nas Reed, Troy Brown out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Anderson in at the 4. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here he goes. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Joe. Anderson covers. Williams from long range. Hauled in by Brown. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 13-point game. Alexander Walker. Over to the wing. Anderson for 3. The shot no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Driving to the basket, tipped away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Anderson.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Joe, the pass to Jang. Here's Wallace, defended by Brown. Launches it. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Joe, the pass to Jang. There's a screen by Jang. The kick out to Wiggins. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
Here's Joe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right wing. And stolen by Brown. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
Does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wiggins against Reed. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. A late second-round pick in 2021. But Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing. And everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Brown. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's McLaughlin with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jang. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Jang's got 5.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
It's Brown on the wing. Here's Alexander Walker with 4 on the clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Outside, Williams. Into the lane. Outside Giddey, just 5 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
He's off on the second. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Right side, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Left side, Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
There's a screen by Jang. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Outside, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Pass to Joe. Over Conley. That one a little long. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McDaniels to the right side. Gobert finds Edwards. And he drives.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Williams, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Joe. Lays it up and banks it in.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl-Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Wiggins outside. Fires the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. For Minnesota, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Edwards, the pass to Conley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Jang. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall. Jang's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
There's a screen by Jang. Pass to Wiggins. The three. Can't hit that one. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Thunder up by 5. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota, trailing by 5. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Conley finds Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul so far.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Counted from distance. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Williams from behind the arc. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Conley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Williams with the screen, down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in.
Well, with the size and the foot speed and the feel on the defensive end, you see how easily Towns can contest shots.
Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's McDaniels driving in. Good. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Takes it inside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Holmgren. It's Giddey on the wing. Here's the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. Here's Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns. Edwards looking for an opening. The kick out to Conley. Driving inside. Outside Edwards to take the lead. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Outside, Williams. Launches a 3. And knocks down the 3.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Conley passes to Edwards. Count it!
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Shea all the way to the cup.
SGA delivers in a big-time moment. Young gun, look out.
And Edwards, here we go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. SGA from distance.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Gobert with a screen on Giddey. Edwards can't hit. Fires from way outside. Can't connect. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. What a performance.
different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gordon with no one around. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Gordon's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you proceed. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scores. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
And Clark, it's not often you see the blend of size and shooting touch for a player like Michael Porter Jr. He is pretty rare.
And, you know, he's got great range in addition to that quick, high release, and all of that makes it harder for defenders to close out effectively on him. There's a reason he's well over 40% from long range for his career.
Now here's Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. Gordon against Dort. Williams for 3. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Murray kicks to Gordon. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Murray surveying the D. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
The previous play is under review.
Years of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Three shots.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Denver leading by 4. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside Williams. The 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope for 3. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Murray's got 6.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
Deep 2 from Murray. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Wiggins kicks to Wallace. It's good from long range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Zhang, a screen. Joe passes to Williams. Here's Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Wiggins has got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jokic with the bucket.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch 5.
Chang with a clean look from outside off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets, leading by 5. And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
Murray kicks to Gordon. And Denver again with the bucket.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on him. Consistency is the key.
Outside Williams. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Jokic. Yes, that goes in. Jokic has got 7.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Porter against Wiggins. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Joe. Hasn't made one yet. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Chang. Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace outside. Pass to Chang. Outside Williams. Wiggins, that's a screen for Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Chang. A 3-ball. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Chang's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Gordon. Murray outside. Can they get it? And Gordon lays it in. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Here's Wallace. And he lays it straight in. Wallace has got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. Oklahoma City out in front. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. They get a hand on it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. And the Thunder another 3.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, DA? Thank you. Outside, Dort, Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Just 5 to shoot. Chang with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Denver grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And the pass to Jokic. Takes the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
2 minutes remaining on there. 2 minutes.
And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Joe. He's covered by Murray. Joe passes to Chang. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Wiggins, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Caldwell Pope finds Gordon. Murray outside. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 3. Caldwell Pope for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Here's Jang. The kick out to Williams. Jang with a screen on Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Jang's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 15.
Hey, it's pretty simple when Gordon is connecting like he is now. I mean, you got to keep getting the ball to him. He often takes high-quality shots.
Wallace dishes to Williams. Jang, a screen. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Jang.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Caldwell Pope pass to Gordon. And taken away by Wallace. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nuggets lead by 1. And for... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Oklahoma City trailing. So on the floor for Denver, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. To take the lead, Jokic with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Gordon. That one falls. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Jokic, so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Here's Gilgeous.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Caldwell Pope against Giddey. The kick out to Porter. There's the drive, and the shot is good.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Back to Williams from past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
From 12 feet out. And that one goes long. Thunder trailing by 3. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Giddey kicks to Holmgren. Dort a screen on Jokic. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, Gordon. Back to Caldwell Pope. Tries the spin move. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Now Williams. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good with the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Nuggets lead by 6. Murray with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Back to Jokic. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And one on Holmgren.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hands it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Quarter passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then Williams slams it in.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that. Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Pass to Giddey from downtown. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope against Giddey. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, I still think Caldwell Pope does not get enough credit for everything that he provides. Suffocating deep, efficient offense, excellent energy, and this dude is a real valuable piece.
Jordan wide open. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage. You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So we see Denver hit the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it.